Some disturbed souls believe they're clever enough to fool investigators, but what happens when their vile schemes are unraveled by the watchful eyes of surveillance cameras? These were the moments when killers don't realize their murder was caught on camera. We start with the case of a man who thought he could outsmart the cops, only to have his plan unravel before his eyes. On September 1st, 2021, officers received an unsettling call from Anna Marie Abulaban, reporting that her husband, Ali Abulaban, had assaulted her. What they couldn't know at the time was the true depth of the situation, and that the final moments of Anna's life were being counted.
Standard emergency, this is dispatcher 8854.
Can you please send the police on 1475 Island Avenue?
Okay, what is your name?
My name's Anna Abulaban.
Are you having a fight with a spouse or a boyfriend?
Yes. And it's
Did he hit you?
it's physical. Yes, no.
Has he been taking narcotics? Is that why you're having the fight, or?
Yes.
I'm still here. I'm waiting for someone to be assigned. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, just don't say anything to him. That way he doesn't flare up again.
Oh, great. You were on the phone with police while I said that? Wow. I thought you were done with the phone call. Okay, great.
Are we on speaker?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you take me off the speaker, please?
Yes.
Officers responded immediately, but Ali had already fled the scene before they arrived.
San Diego Police Department!
Yes, I'm here. I think he just left the house.
He just left? Is it just you?
It's just me. My daughter's here. Yes, she's
Yeah. You're on your knees right here, fixing the suitcase, removing stuff.
Yeah.
And then he puts you over there. And then, can you show me where your body part contacted that?
It's like right here, like my head was right here.
The aggressor, Ali Abulaban, was a well-known TikTok influencer whose videos featured family moments and theatrical performances. He and Anna met in Japan, where Ali was stationed in the military. Their relationship had always appeared perfect, a young couple with their daughter. But according to Anna, Ali had become increasingly aggressive, often exposing her on social media. And at that very moment, while Anna was calling for help, the suspect went live on TikTok to expose her once again while casting himself as the victim.
I'll bring you to San Diego for what? So you can run to your friends? You're not even an American citizen. I brought you to this country. Name one man that would do that for you.
Anna, born in the Philippines but raised in Okinawa, was a prominent figure on the internet. Beyond her own social media, she frequently appeared on Ali's profile, smiling and dancing with him. What the public didn't yet know was that their relationship was unraveling and heading down a dark path. The person behind the cheerful characters seen in the videos was, in reality, a manipulative man who subjected his wife to emotional abuse while recording everything.
She don't think. She don't think. She don't think. And you know what? Goodbye to your little citizenship there, Miss Filipino. But I'm not petty. I don't call the police on people I love. Get out of here, bro. This lured me to San Diego for what? So she could be a hoe with all her friends?
Stop lying to them, Ollie.
No, it's the truth. Yeah, you got friends now. Now you don't have a husband. Okay. I'm a healthy man. I listen to you. I try to work with you.
The door's right there.
The door's right there.
A billion other women out there for you that will fall in a heartbeat.
Yeah, a billion other men for you too. Is that your hope? What?
You can't.
In this relationship, what do you give me, Anna? Nothing. Where's the last time you pleased me?
If it's a no, it's a no.
It's a no, it's a no. There's no way that you're not somebody.
Oh, yes.
There's no way. She wants to leave me after 7 years. She couldn't even wait for the visa to finish.
That just means I don't need your visa. That's not what I came here for. I came here for you.
This was your plan all along, Anna. You used me. You called the cops on me behind my back? How evil is that? Anna, how evil is
I
that?
don't know who you're trying to show that video to.
How evil is that?
Are you showing the police?
No, I just can't believe it, because I want to watch this later. Look at me in the face and tell me you don't love me.
I don't love you.
Look at me.
I don't love you. I don't love you. Sorry. What's up? What's your mom?
Why do I need my mom?
I just need him to leave because he's...
Why do you always go back to him?
Yeah, what do you want me to do? Put him in jail? I'm not trying to put him in jail. I'm trying to remove him from my house.
Well, whatever it takes. If you feel like your life is in danger, put him in jail.
She's not in danger. What the you guys talking about me like I'm some monster?
Here's our...
What kind of marriage is this? daughter is suffering.
She's not even giving me a chance to get my marriage
How
back.
does he have a chance when he does every night still? He lies and says he's gonna stop doing it.
You need to walk away. Please, come here.
I don't want to lose my wife. If another man touches her, I'm gonna go crazy.
During the past few years, Ali had become extremely jealous and, according to his friends, was openly using cocaine. Between July and October of that same year, police received multiple calls from neighbors and people close to the couple, worried that their arguments were escalating dangerously. Yet none of it was enough to justify Ali's arrest. On top of that, Ali frequently accused Anna of cheating, even though he himself was meeting with another woman.
Enough! Ali, enough! You know. Can somebody please help me? Hello? Ali!
Stop.
Leave me the alone! I'm holding my finger! I'm trying to leave this house!
Yeah, that's not cool.
Give me my phone!
With a bunch of guys?
Give me my phone!
A bunch of guys, huh?
Give me my phone! There's no guys! Give me my phone! Give me my phone back! Ali, give me my phone back.
Marriott Marquise. That's the place you had the birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going? Luke's gonna be there.
I told you we're going to a hotel!
Yeah,
Luke
this
is
is
not
the after
there.
party, and
Luke
you're
is
going.
not there!
Yeah?
Why do you think I can bring a kid?
Yeah?
Well, nobody's there but girls, you stupid.
One day, while their daughter was asleep on the couch, Ali held a gun to his own head in a desperate attempt to get Anna's attention.
Just keep calling the cops.
Yeah, because he just tried to commit. So, that's what it is. He had a gun in his face. With my daughter sleeping on the couch.
I had to do that just to get her to come home.
Ali often shifted dramatically between personalities, going from an aggressive husband to a loving man, even managing to fool the officers when they responded to the calls.
So our concern was if there's any violence.
Sure.
Was there any violence tonight?
No, sir. I bring her to this country on a visa. She's Filipino, man. I did everything for her. We lived in Virginia. I worked for the government. Our life was set. Then her friend here. She's got friends here that she grew up with. Their lifestyle's a mess. I believe she called because she was trying to get me to leave tonight.
So somebody has to be the bigger person. What you don't want to happen is if she alleges that you beat her, we have to arrest you, and now you have a arrest.
Isn't that fucked
domestic
up?
violence, and you-
It's a woman's world,
and
man.
then-
I gave him everything for her. I brought her to this country. And now some other is gonna be touching my woman? I don't think so.
Yeah, so only you know what's best for you and your daughter.
She said she feels safe with you here. Yeah.
So she's not making money?
She would prefer if you weren't here because she's afraid about the arguing.
For Anna, the breaking point came when she discovered that Ali was cheating on her. She then began seeing another man, 29-year-old Rayburn Barron, a longtime friend. The difference between them was clear. Ray was gentle and cared for her, while Ali was getting worse each day. Ali knew Ray and sensed his interest in Anna, and he didn't accept it. The aggressor, of course, didn't accept it and began following them. He moved into a nearby hotel, called Anna repeatedly, and sent her several messages. Consumed by jealousy, Ali installed a baby monitor app and hid the device under Anna's bed. Through it, he heard the woman and Ray's voices in the same bedroom and decided to act. On October 21st, under the influence of narcotics and armed with a gun, he headed to the Spire Apartments. Security cameras captured him entering the garage. Furious. Inside the building, he activated the audio recorder on his phone and slipped it into his pocket. When he reached the 35th floor, with the gun in hand, Ali approached the apartment, and what happened next would change everything. Ali acted fast and ruthlessly. He shot Ray 3 times, twice in the head and once in the throat. Anna was shot in the forehead, all while his phone continued recording everything. After the murders, Ali took photos of the scene and sent them to his parents and friends. He then called his mother to tell her about the brutal act her own son had just committed. The disturbed man fled the scene, convinced he could still escape the situation. Moments later, he called 911, pretending to be a devastated husband who had just found his wife deceased with another man.
San Diego Emergency, dispatcher 8107.
Yes, ma'am. My wife and another man were, I found them dead on the couch, bullet holes to the face.
Someone was
Two people, a man and my wife.
Stand by.
Please help my wife. Please help
We're
me.
okay, hold on, sir.
She's suicide.
Sir, stand by. I'm bringing on my supervisor. What is your name?
My name is Ali.
Ali? Okay.
Yes, I'm her husband.
Tell me what you saw when you went in there.
I saw my wife on the couch with blood coming out of her head.
Wife is on
Hands with her. I don't know who he is. I know him. His name is Ray. I couldn't even breathe when I saw that. It was so terrible.
After the call, Ali rushed to pick up his daughter from school, preparing to escape with her. At the same time, officers raced to the apartment to help the attacked couple, but it was already too late.
We got two down. Emergency entry. I need a team. Clears that. Someone came here and them. That's the guy that he's describing.
They both took rounds to the head. Do me a favor, help out with security for us. I don't want someone coming back, doubling back over here.
And reviewing the surveillance footage, officers quickly identified the man responsible for the tragedy and his units that Ali was armed and on the run. Meanwhile, Ali drove off with his daughter after picking her up from school. A police chase began, and officers soon caught up with them. Ali pulled over, and they were able to arrest him.
I got it. No, but we don't want to contaminate the chase on.
My mother wants to get her.
I don't want anyone else to get in the car. They got us.
No, it's my daughter. Please, you can't.
I understand. So you're gonna.
I care about her.
You're gonna make.
Amira, I love you, Amira. Amira, I love you.
Take the soft connector. Put everything in a small bag.
Officers secured all of Ali's belongings, his social media accounts, and the apartment where the killings occurred. Evidence against him was collected, and over the next few years, new details continued to emerge while he remained in custody. During this time, the merciless man gave an interview, revealing the deeply disturbing state of his mind.
Did you her?
Don't ask me that. Yeah, I was listening on the house with the iPad through my phone.
So when you heard Rayburn's voice, you went
I
to.
didn't recognize him. I didn't know who it was.
But what were you thinking?
I was freaking out. Oh my god, I caught her. Oh my god. There's a man. And then guess what? I hear nightmare. R&B music. I'm trying. I'm like, don't do it. I'm screaming.
As you're driving to the apartment,
I'm screaming. I'm like, don't do it.
what did you think?
They were nothing. I didn't see that. I don't know. It was a blur. And I felt like I was on the passenger seat of my own body. When I opened the door and saw who it was, broke my heart. And to see her kissing Ray on my couch, with his feet on my table, with my I'm running my apartment, my life, in the house that my daughter sleeps in, on the furniture that I put together. How do you expect a man to feel? Happy? Well, I guess that's the end of my marriage. No! That's my family! Police say they have evidence against me. I don't know what that is.
So the prosecution says that you admitted to your mother that you did this, and then you pled not guilty. Can you explain that?
No, I can't.
Did you have a gun in the car?
I picked her up from school so that I could drop her off at a safe location at my dad's wife's brother, who lived an hour away. But police surrounded me on the highway.
Why did you pick her up?
I picked her up.
From school? Why did you pick her up from school?
Why wouldn't I? When I found that my first instinct was to get my daughter for her safety, to drop her off at a safe location. I wasn't running away, I wasn't doing anything, I have nothing to hide. Dude, you gotta leave her. I know I gotta leave her, but I don't wanna leave her. Dude, you're so handsome, you're famous on the internet, you can get any model. I know I can! I don't want to! I want my wife!
Could anyone else have Anna?
Huh?
Could anyone else have Anna?
Not while she's married to me.
3 years after the The trial finally began, bringing new chilling evidence to light, including disturbing messages and voice recordings Ali had sent to Anna in the days leading up to the crime.
I am the best man you ever met, and you're the dumbest I ever devoted my life to. You are the dumbest. I wish we never had a kid together because of how stupid you are. She sees the value in me, unlike your dumb. And I can't wait to divorce you so I can start my new life.
According to Ali, it had been a crime of passion, but investigators didn't believe his story, given the brutality of the attack and the overwhelming evidence against him. The next to take the stand was Ali's former sister-in-law, and her reaction was truly heartbreaking.
What my mom did to you? What Mama did to you? My mom treated you well! Sorry, Your Honor. What did you do to you? You didn't do anything to you! You know Anna Marie's not gonna go cheat if you didn't cheat first!
After reviewing all the evidence and understanding who this disturbing man truly was, his sentence finally came into view.
Verdict. We, the jury in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Ali Nasser Abulaban, guilty of the crime of murder in the first degree. Probation hearing and sentencing will be on June 28th at 9:00 a.m. in Department 2002.
All right.
Members of the audience, please wait in the hallway.
Days later, Ali finally received the final decision.
He's somebody that is only thinking about himself, and the idea of killing two innocent people doesn't disturb him. It's chilling. So the bottom line here is he will die in prison. He will never be a free man. He will take his last breath there. Please, in this matter, the defendant on count 1 will be sentenced to life without the possibility of probation.
In the end, Ali received what he deserved. He is now serving 2 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole, plus an additional 50 years to life. Moving on to the next case, where a foolish and disturbing man thought he could escape the consequences of his actions, only to have to drop his act the moment reality caught up with him. On June 18, 2019, officers received a call reporting that 68-year-old Mary Kay Wolfarth hadn't shown up to meet her friend as planned. According to her friend Dave, this was unusual and strange, completely out of character for her. It was the second time Dave had contacted the police in just a few days, but nothing had been done yet.
When's the last time you talked to her?
I saw her at 1 o'clock yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah. Did she say she was going anywhere?
No. Last place she was going to her stores.
Well, listen, we can. I mean, she could have got out. She probably let. You said she could have been in Pennsylvania somewhere.
No, she's not. I talked to them.
Okay. Is she on any medications that you're worried about?
What's her last name?
Wolfarth.
How do you spell that?
WOHLFARTH.
WOHL?
I know it seems.
I know
like
it's.
a short amount of time,
I know
but
it's.
believe me.
I know it's irregular, but we can't. I mean. We could check and wait and see. I mean, she could just not be wanting to talk to you.
I know you say that, but I'm telling you, it's not the case. Absolutely not. I mean, she's not talking to anybody.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not me. We're the best of friends.
I'm not saying you're not. But what I'm saying is I can't make it a missing person adult because she's an adult. She can go and do whatever she wants.
You can't make that at all?
No, she doesn't have any mental illness, that she's on medication, or this is an at-risk thing. She's an adult. That's like if I left and didn't talk to anybody.
Right.
It's my choice to get up and leave.
Shockingly, officers didn't seem concerned about Kay's whereabouts, saying she was an adult and free to do whatever she wanted. Fortunately, Dave refused to give up on his friend. He was able to obtain surveillance footage from her workplace, footage that would soon open a new path in the investigation and expose the disturbing truth behind her disappearance.
My reason for calling is that her rental unit has been entered by another individual. We have it on surveillance tape.
Okay.
And to my knowledge, that individual has no permission, reason, authority to go in there.
Okay.
Hello. Okay, so that's her van?
Yes, sir.
Can we just start the video and
That's what we're doing.
just watch it? Mind if I take a seat?
Nope. We got a cushion on it.
All right.
I'd rather look at you this way than
In the footage, officers were able to trace Kay's final steps. After Kay left to go to the office area, the owner of the orange truck walked into her storage unit and waited for her return. When Kay came back, he closed the door behind her. Minutes later, the man emerged, covered with a white blanket, and drove away in her vehicle. When he returned, he went back into the storage unit and removed 2 large trash cans, placing them inside his own unit. At that point, officers had everything they needed. The man was identified as Michael Olson and brought in for questioning.
Go this way, sir.
Yes, I need to choose JV.
I actually know your face.
What's
You
that?
ever been in the county before?
Yes.
What if I took you? What if I took you?
Well, I got a stupid TPO of my ex-girlfriend who
What's her name?
Melissa Hubsey. That was,
Is this in Akron?
well, now she lives in the Falls.
No, I mean, the charge, was it in Akron?
It was in Fairlawn.
No, it wouldn't be us then. We don't control what they do. One day we might.
Well,
She come this way.
fucked me up.
Well, that's how that is. Hey, watch your head going in there. Everybody, some y'all hits their head for whatever reason. All right, we're going straight there. Ain't like we're stopping nowhere. Going straight. No detour.
At first, officers didn't reveal the full extent of the situation. They made Michael believe he was being questioned about other charges he had previously been involved in.
Okay, you go by Michael? Mike? Okay, I'm Sergeant Tony Starvaggi.
I don't know.
I'm with Akron. You, met Detective Brian Freed?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you're in cuffs, I gotta read you these, all right? These are your
Miranda rights,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you explained a little bit out on scene there, what kind of had happened, okay? So, I just want to I like to do things formal, and that's why we're down here doing this right now. Tell me kind of how this whole thing transpired today.
I went and picked up some mulch. Bob and Rose always yells at me through a window, and hey Mike, and, my dad was leaving this morning. Hey Mike, can I use your coffee pot? So I let her use my coffee pot. I was hanging out today. My dad was out working, and I was kind of doing my own thing. And she said, could you? We were sitting there having a cigarette. Bob was there, and I was like, she said, could you open that door for me? There's a closet door that always sticks, that I usually just, there's no lock on it or whatever. I thought she meant that. She didn't know the bedroom door. And I went over, I was like, oh, well, Rose, it's locked from the inside. Or, so I was like, I think you guys always keep that window open. Why don't I just go around there and, yeah, could you? I don't think you'll fit. And I was like, oh, come on, Rose, I lost weight. Shoot, I can get in there. Yeah, and so that's what I did. I helped her get her window open, or her door open. Went around there. And it made it look like I went to jump in. That's probably what the neighbors saw me doing. I tried to jump in first, and I was like, well, I need a chair. I went over and I opened our freaking bedroom door. It was locked. It just was living there. The landlord, he was like, I guess he tried to get me to get out of there. Sorry, I'm acting like I'm all nervous and talking. But I was just helping them out, getting their freaking bedroom door open so they could start getting all the out of there. They asked me to help them get all the out of the basement and out of the bedroom.
Okay, so just so I understand it, they yelled out the window to you
in the morning. That was at like 8:30 this morning. Yeah. Then I was there. I don't know what neighbor called, because didn't the neighbor see me doing mulch?
I don't know which neighbor it was.
It doesn't even matter. But dude, I was doing mulch for him. And that wasn't like I was charging him for everything. I went and got him a pack of cigarettes. Can you go get cigarettes, Mike, for us? Of course I did. Yeah. I've been staying there since February of 18 with my dad after I moved out of the TPO with my ex-girlfriend.
As the investigation continued, officers gradually shifted the direction of the conversation, beginning to ask questions about Michael's living situation, specifically whether he had been staying inside one of the storage units, despite the clear policies forbidding it.
When we came in, we arrived and you were in the basement at that time.
Yeah, I was getting stuff out of the basement. And all of a sudden I heard, is there anybody here? And I was like, is that? And I was like, and then I came out. I wasn't ducking down like the one officer said. I was freaking trying to get some stuff clean for him. And why wouldn't they lie to me? Or why would they say that I was trying to steal stuff? God, I've lived there for...
I don't know if they actually said you were trying to steal something.
What am I doing here?
Well, because they said that they didn't know that you were in the house.
Oh my God, did you see how intoxicated she was? They drink all day, every day. They drink a liter of Kamchatka damn near every day. They didn't recognize me when I came back because I've been staying with my mom a little bit here and there. Me and my dad butt heads. I'm not living there full on with my dad, but I will go down every once in a while, do some laundry. You don't need to get away from my mother. My mother's a bear. But Bob didn't even recognize me.
When, today or?
Yesterday. No. Yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, Bob didn't recognize me. He thought I was Josh.
You shaved your head.
Yes, exactly. Just like probably 3 or 4 days ago, I was just being goofy and just shaving around. My cousin's coming in from town. He's a Marine. I wanted to do something funny for him, and heck, I've never shaved my head before, really.
At this point, officers believed Michael had shaved his head to disguise himself. They also told him that Bob and Rose were in custody and had already said they didn't know Michael was staying at the house. Still, he insisted on sticking to his story.
They're out there talking to them still, trying to get a statement, so hopefully we...
Bob and Rose are here?
No, they're not here.
Down there?
Yeah, out there.
I cannot freaking believe that they would be...
So, yeah, I mean, they're saying, obviously, you know...
And one thing I hate in this world is thief. I'm not a thief. I was helping them out, as I've always done. But I've come around, when I was living there on the regular, I'd come around the corner there and I almost would run Bob over. He'd be face down and I'd freaking grab it from being too drunk. And I'd pick him up and take him back inside.
Okay. All right, well, let me get things worked out, take a little break for a second, and I'll talk to them real quick and see what they want to do, and then...
What about...
When investigators returned, they were no longer interested in his little story. They began asking about Kay's whereabouts and what had happened to her.
So, I read your Miranda rights. You understand those?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Keeping those rights in mind, we'd like to talk to you about another issue. So today, you told Detective Brady that you were mulching out there at Coventry?
Yes. Yeah, we went to Atkins Finest Mulch Store, got the mulch from.
Where's that at?
Copper Road.
Okay. Did you, well, we met your dad today, and he was saying that...
You met my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you talk to your dad on the phone today at all?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
And
What'd you guys talk about?
You ran out of gas?
Yeah, I ran out of gas. I've been running out of gas a lot lately. I've been a little bit broke. Yeah, so.
Okay. Like he asked, what did you guys talk about, you and your dad?
Like you said, he called me up earlier to go get I had to bring up the cast load finish gun, and then that was about it.
Did he say that we wanted to talk to you?
We?
The Akron Police?
No, not at all.
He texted you, called you on the phone?
I mean, I got a couple calls, but I mean, I didn't, that was after I went over and dropped the tool off. I didn't talk to him. I was busy doing a mulching down there. That's where he lives. It was kind of a Father's Day present for him a little bit, so.
Because you were supposed to meet him, right?
No. I had golf league tonight. That's what I was actually getting ready to go do.
You weren't supposed to meet your dad?
No.
Up at the storage unit?
No. What's it?
That's what he told us.
Oh, no.
That's why he was calling you.
No.
Did he meet up with you after you ran out of gas?
Yeah, he came and actually got me some gas, yeah. But, I mean, he didn't say anything about it.
Did he get you gas?
Well, actually, he just gave me $10, and then I was right by that. I was on Carroll and Carroll and Market, to get some gas, and he left. So.
Your dad did?
Yeah, he left me there.
What time was this?
That'd be, I really don't know, 11, maybe 12, 1, somewhere around there. I don't know.
Sure it wasn't more like 1 or 2?
1 or 2. Well, like I said, 11, 12, 1. Because, I don't know the concept of time, really. I had so much going on lately.
Okay.
What all you had going on lately?
Just working with my mom. My mom and stepdad own a couple of yogurt shops, trying to work for dad, trying to make any ends meet, because me and dad haven't been vibing very much lately. We butt heads, we've worked together, lived together for a while. It's not very good.
So your storage unit up there, up on North Hill,
Yeah.
um,
Well, it's not.
It's your dad's.
It's my dad's. Yeah, it ain't mine.
who has access to it?
Me and my dad. Yeah, and then there's
Anyone else?
No, but I mean, you know, I don't know if you know about theft that was up there not that long ago. This guy used to get into all the units, stole all types of silver. I don't know if you know that name. No. Yeah, but me and my dad are the only ones that had the keys for it. But yeah, so that's.
Okay. When was the last time you were there?
I was up there either this morning or yesterday morning. I can't remember what actually day it was.
Were you getting something out? Or
No, I was just was getting ready. The lady lives next door in the brick house. She gave me she had me help her move out this big stereo thing. I was gonna spray paint it and sell it on what do you call it, Facebook sell or whatever. And so.
Now, are you aware that that storage area they've got all kinds of cameras?
Oh yeah, because of the theft. Yeah.
Despite knowing how many cameras monitored the place, Michael was foolish enough to believe no one had seen what he'd done. Now he was trapped in a box built entirely from the evidence against him.
So we actually, like we said, we met your dad. We met your dad up there at the storage unit, and we both were standing next to him when he was trying to call you, and he said that you had gotten a ride from somebody that they were bringing you up to the storage unit.
That's what my dad said.
Yeah.
what kind of vehicle do you drive?
Orange Dodge Dakota.
Any other vehicles?
Nope, just that one.
Have you driven any other car in the last, say, week?
No. No, I mean, I don't, no. No.
So the truck was down there in Carroll or East Market?
Yeah, right. And I was gonna get a lift up to the gas station to get some gas, but I never said I was coming up to the storage unit.
He said, that's what he said.
That's what he said?
And he actually texted you.
Oh, I haven't seen my phone in a while. I've obviously been dealing with this, so.
Well, this has been like 3 or 4 hours.
Well, yeah, but still, it just feels like it's been an eternity. I've been going through a window to help out a neighbor.
So when was the last time you were up at the storage unit?
Like I said, yesterday morning, can't remember what day it was.
Were you up there Monday?
The man tried to slip out of the officer's radar, but the footage didn't lie. He had been there on Monday, and he was responsible for a brutal crime.
And you guys are certain she came out of his unit?
Well, one time she was over.
Copy,
Yeah.
1339.
They've been back. They were back and forth 4 or 5 times. But what I noticed was those 4 chairs and some of the other. She moved them back in, some of it, and then I didn't see her anymore. And then Mike moved the remainder of it back in.
I've been up there sporadically throughout the last week. I don't know exactly which day, but Wednesday. No, I think I was up there Monday. No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Were you with anybody when you were up there?
No. I mean, I just pretty much ride solo. I mean, Dick, Richard Leslie, the guy that owns the place, comes back every once in a while to hang out.
Do you ever see anybody else that has storage units up there or talk to anybody?
Oh, well, there's a couple old timers to my right. And his son is Black Keys, the group, yeah. And then sometimes I see the people across from us, they're hoarders. They got all types of, oh my gosh, it's to the brink. I thought our shop was bad. And then Jake Leslie and
When was the last time you saw them?
I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, something like that, 5 days. I literally, my days have been running together so much as I've been freaking going crazy.
She looking like?
Yeah, that's Dave and Kathleen? Katie? That's the same name, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Who is she?
She has a storage unit up there, I think, with her, I thought it was her husband Dave or something like that. I met him before.
Which unit?
I don't know what the letter is. I have no idea.
Next to you, across from you?
Across from me, I'm in the middle building.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw her?
I'd say probably just Saturday, Sunday, something like that. I was up there doing some stuff around the shop.
Okay. What about Monday?
I don't think I was up there Monday. I really don't. I don't think I was up there Monday.
His performance was noticeable, but useless. Officers had already found the victim's body inside his unit, and they were ready to tighten the box around him even more.
So, on Monday, her sister got a phone call, or actually a message left on her machine, saying Katie was telling her she has this handyman named Jim Olson.
Oh, yeah, her sister in Pennsylvania.
Michael,
Yeah, I was gonna do a little road trip for her, but,
Okay, remember having that conversation?
yeah. Oh, I don't know if it was, I mean, like I said, it could have been Monday, just Wednesday. Sometimes I'll go like, I'll say, hey, about 7 minutes or so, and that was like, it was like 7 minutes ago, it was like a week ago, or that's, my timeline gets up every once in a while.
So you saw her Monday, or sometime in the last couple of days?
Yeah, last couple of days, yeah.
Yeah, because she's been missing for a couple of days, so we've been trying to find her. Do you have any idea where she might be? Did she talk about where she was going?
No idea, she did not say where she was going.
Again, there's video, and this was Monday. It shows you moving her van.
No.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't doing it.
Yeah, I mean, video doesn't lie. Can you explain that?
No, I can't.
Do you know why we found any blood in her unit?
Pardon me?
Why we found blood in her unit?
You found blood in her unit?
Yeah. Do you have any cuts from when you were?
I've got cuts all the time from working construction, man. All the time.
Again, is that blood gonna be yours or?
Oh yeah, this is I'm a picker, so sometimes I'll get in there and scratch my nose.
But again, the blood that we found in her unit.
Oh, is it gonna be my blood? No. How would that be my blood? I didn't cut myself over there, so no.
You know, we can kind of piece together what happened. So, I mean, sometimes people f up, and you know, they do something, they get themselves in a predicament, they get worried. I mean, something happened on accident, they get scared, they try to cover it up, they don't want to, you know, try to explain it. Well, and now's the time to explain what happened that day.
What's it, Monday?
Whatever day it was.
Tuesday or Sunday, there's nothing to explain.
No.
There's
nothing to explain.
Well, we found blood in your unit, your storage, a lot of blood. And hair. Do you want to explain that?
I mean, I cut myself on some glass and.
What about hair?
How long have you been keeping your hair like that?
Literally like 2-3 days.
Okay.
Literally like 2-3 days.
Well, you said, I think you said it was about 3 or 4 days ago earlier.
Well, 3-4 days, 2-3 days. Like I said, I don't know how my timeline is, man. It sucks.
We found lots of blood in your storage unit. Lots of blood. We found sticks, instruments with a lot of blood.
No way.
Her keys were found in your dad's basement today. No.
That's not the narrative you want to try to go with. That's not going to work for you, buddy.
Something bad happened to Katie. You know it. You know what happened.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I mean, you can't feel good holding this in.
No, I'm not. I just.
Tell us what happened.
I snapped, man. I snapped. I just. Something came over me. I don't know.
What makes you?
My ex-girlfriend, dude, it was a downfall. It's not like essentially, it wasn't holding a gun to me. My ex-girlfriend, but she made me a different person because of her toxic, narcissistic ways.
Realizing he was done, Michael finally began to spill the horrifying truth.
I don't know, just I snapped and Katie said something about my ex-girlfriend. I don't know.
Tell us what happened.
I mean, I think you know it. I think you're just getting me wanting to say it.
That's why I told you this is your narrative. This is your chance to say for your story.
Yeah, well, I just.
Are you just a cold-blooded,
homicidal
maniac?
Not at all.
Or was it heat of the moment?
Heat of the moment type of thing. I snapped, just went over there, on the head. That was it.
What'd you have?
Yes,
So like a metal pipe, a walking stick.
something in there.
Wooden.
Yeah, it was actually a piece of, I don't even see that, a piece of the fireplace stick.
Where did you hit her at? Back of her head? Anywhere else?
She see Were you facing her or? No.
No.
I don't know how many times you did.
Just maybe once or twice, 3 times maybe, and then I just I don't know, I just saw her, grabbed it, and I just snapped it.
Did you do it in her unit or?
And then I just tried to get rid of the evidence, but just see what I didn't do. Because I knew about those cameras.
Where's the vein?
No idea. I parked it in the hood somewhere.
While investigators dealt with Michael, officers worked to calm Kay's family and friends, who still held on to a small hope that the body found might not be their loved one.
We're having the medical examiner coming out, okay? We're not touching anything until the medical examiner comes out. Well, to be honest with you, I'm telling you what I know right now, okay?
There's a body in there.
And it's covered with some items, so we can't really examine that until the medical examiner who gets here and does a workup on the scene gets here, okay? So that's what we're waiting on, okay? So just be a little patient. When we know, we'll let you guys know, okay? I promise you. I mean, we don't mean to have you sitting here waiting, but unfortunately we have to follow protocol. We have to get as much evidence as we can at this point, okay? I will tell you that the guy who's storage unit that is, we have him in Summit County has him in custody right now.
Was he have him in custody?
Yes, on a different charge altogether. So
how long
he's
has he been in custody?
Just about the last hour.
Officers found Kay's car parked in front of a residence far from where her body was discovered. Nothing at that location linked it to the victim. There was nowhere left to hide, and Michael's act had already fallen apart.
It was dumb. I shouldn't have never done it. Obviously, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, but it snapped, man. I've been so emotionally and verbally abused. You have no idea. I got a mother that, staying with, I'm 35 years old. You have no idea.
Can you explain why her clothes got grabbed?
I mean, it was just.
You didn't sexually assault her?
No, I did not sexually assault her. Not at all, dude.
So then what'd you do with the body? Tell us.
You haven't found the body yet? Yeah, it's right there in the storage unit. I wasn't gonna cut her up or anything. I was just gonna try to get rid of it somehow.
Did you try to go back?
Did I try to go back?
Did you try to go back and get her and move her?
When?
The last couple days.
Oh, no. I mean, you saw the footage of me moving her, so.
What about her cell phone?
It was, I think, in the car or
Did you trade it for something?
No, I did not trade it. I don't pawn stuff like that. I earn my money. No, her cell phone was an Android anyway. And plus, I've never been to a pawn shop really in my life, maybe one time down in West Virginia. And that was when I was like 22, 23, so. Where do we go from here?
So, I mean, in the long run, you could sit there and say, hey, I came on with the story, and you could look at the judge and ask for some. You could ask the family for some forgiveness, and the judge to give you a little bit of mercy. And
yeah, I'll spend the rest of my life in prison. I don't want to die because I can't do good works. I've been a good person my whole life. I snapped.
Is there anything else you did?
No, that's it, man.
No, tell us what's going through your mind.
I didn't sexually assault her. I did not do anything like that.
Yeah.
I just snapped, and oh God, I can smell it the rest of the day. Just that smell.
You ever done anything like this before?
Not in my entire life. Never thought I would. I'm a Christian. I'm just, not that it matters, but it's a Chapel Hill Christian School, CBCA. I love my fellow man, neighbors. I try to do everything for everybody else except for myself.
You said you only use. Is there anything else you use when you were using?
I mean, I've used before.
I've
never done hair. Never done it. I tried. I've never done acid. I've never done shrooms. I've tried ecstasy once.
So have you been doing anything lately that
I
might
mean,
have made you snap?
Nope. No. I mean, I would bump every once in a while, but it doesn't.
What do you mean, salt?
Like the speed,
Okay.
But it doesn't make me an angry person. I'm weird. I'm like an opposite drug user. Like, you're supposed to be a downer, gives me energy. I used to do coke back in 06. I got a charge. I do coke, I become a zombie. You know, so, and even his weird kind of made me a little bit calm. It doesn't affect me like it does like rage meth heads, like you think about.
Officers found illegal narcotics hidden in the couch where he stayed at his father's house. Although he claimed he used them to calm himself, the drugs had the opposite effect. Believing that his constant use of narcotics had influenced him that day, investigators continued to press Michael.
When's the last time you used?
Last night I did a bump.
When's the last time you did
Last time before that, just go hanging out. 8 or so, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. It'll be in my system because I did a bump last night, but it's not going to be a whole lot of money.
You weren't crazy high on
it? No, dude.
Just anger?
No, it wasn't even that. It's just that, like, the speed kind of actually got me focused on work. It focused me, actually, a little bit. And then, I just, I didn't have any for a little while. It's not that I was using it habitually, but I was tired. I just snapped, man. I snapped.
Is there anything else you can think of that you want us to know?
I mean, I'm sorry. Do you have any other questions? I mean, you can ask me, but not that I can think of. I think we're pretty much. You got a confession. I got a confession, didn't you?
By this point, officers had more than enough evidence, and it was time for the final judgment. On sentencing day, Michael's father claimed that his son's constant use of narcotics had driven him to commit the brutal attack.
Everyone that knows this is not. That knows that this was a result of the drugs.
Just hope that one day you will see that I'm not the devil, and I'm going to do everything in my life to help wherever I lie. God will use me in some way. I'm so terribly sorry for everything.
In the end, Michael pleaded guilty to aggravated murder, rape, abuse of a corpse, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and trespassing in a habitation. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. That case was deeply disturbing, but the next one is even more shocking. A story of envy that would spiral into a tragedy straight out of a thriller. On June 11, 2021, a resident of Wembley notified police about the disappearance of 67-year-old Mi Quin Chong, who had recently been struggling with mental illness. A few weeks later, on June 27th, the case took a dark turn when officers responded to a call in Salcombe, where a family reported finding a brutally murdered body in the area.
It's emergency. Hi, I just found a body. Oh, go ahead, caller. What's your emergency? I just found a body. Right, okay. A body, is it? Are they breathing? No, they look like they've possibly been there like a few days or something, with some flies and stuff. Right, okay, bear with me a second, let's pop this on. What's the road? Yeah, what road are you on? I'm in Salcombe. You're in Salcombe, sorry. Let me have a look, I can populate hopefully where you are. So, Bennett Road, are you quite near the harbour? We're up from North Sand Beach. Hang on, we'll just look at Google Maps. Oh, okay, yeah, so I can see North Sands Bay. Bennett Road, yeah, you are on Bennett Road.
The victim, Mi Quin, also known as Deborah, was a kind Christian woman who had lived in Wembley for the past 20 years. After her husband's death, she went through a difficult period and was diagnosed with schizophrenia, for which she was prescribed psychotropic medication. Aware of her struggles, Deborah sought help, and it was during this time that she met Gemma Mitchell, a 38-year-old Australian woman who was also deeply devoted to her faith. The two quickly formed a close bond, and over time, Deborah came to believe that Gemma's healing abilities were easing her illness. However, behind this connection, Gemma was facing a harsh reality. She lived on a low income and had been unable to renovate her mother's home after being defrauded out of £230,000 by two unscrupulous contractors. Seeing her friends suffering, Deborah was moved and offered £200,000 to help restore the house. Yet just days later, she reconsidered her decision and suggested that Gemma should sell the home instead. This change of heart would mark a turning point in their friendship, setting the stage for events that would take a dark and unexpected direction.
Police were called to a report of a body found near the Bennett Road area of Salcombe on the 27th of June. Our initial inquiries have identified that female as Mi Chong, a 67-year-old from the Wembley area of London, who was reported missing in London on the 11th of June. So we are looking to try and understand movement between the 11th of June in London and the 27th of June when the lady was found in Salcombe. And so we would appeal for witnesses and anyone to come forward. The itself is being treated as unexplained at this time, and our individuals are with friends and family.
Has the body been totally recovered?
So the investigation is ongoing at the scene.
Was the heavy rainfall on Sunday a part of the body's discovery?
Days later, another shocking discovery was made. A human head was found just 30 feet from where the body had been discovered. DNA analysis confirmed that it belonged to Deborah. Investigators dug deeper, and that's when an even more shocking revelation came to light. Surveillance footage exposed the horrifying steps of the crime and revealed whose hands were behind it.
CCTV footage filmed by a camera adjacent to her house shows Gemma leaving her home at Brownsbury Park. She had a large, blue wheeled suitcase with her. She did not appear to struggle to haul the suitcase. 25 minutes later at 6:40 a.m., Gemma is observed in a different outfit, wearing a beanie and face mask, pulling a blue suitcase and heading towards Deborah's house. At 12:58 p.m., Gemma is seen walking from Deborah's house with two suitcases, a large blue one and the other a smaller red and blue one. This time she clearly had difficulty moving the larger blue suitcase. She then spends 3 hours carrying the suitcase throughout suburban London before returning home after 4 p.m. with the larger blue suitcase. Detectives also reviewed CCTV footage from June 26th, which captured Gemma in a rented Volvo SUV, struggling to load a large blue suitcase into the vehicle. Later that evening, her car is seen driving along Bennett Road in Salcombe, 3 hours from London, towards the woodland area where Deborah's body was found.
The woman known for her devout faith was now at the center of a murder investigation. Gemma meticulously killed her friend and placed her body in a suitcase. While transporting it through the city, she changed clothes to avoid being recognized, then drove to the location where the body was found. During a search of Gemma's residence, officers found a note that read, "Collect body," and a legal document, Deborah's will dated October 27, 2020, naming Gemma as trustee to receive 95% of the estate, with the remaining 5% going to Deborah's mother. Investigators also discovered a copy of the same document on Gemma's computer, created on July 1st, 2021. With this evidence, they had everything needed to arrest the cold-blooded killer.
Police! Hello there.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good. There's no answer. Sorry, what's your name?
Sorry, we're asleep.
Are you Gemma?
Yeah,
Okay, Gemma. Just put your arm a second.
Sure.
Come on a second.
Sorry, can I
Gemma, do you want to come out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just want to see them.
Hand just so your hands. Alright, Gemma, at this moment, I'm arresting you on suspicion of. Okay, you don't have to say anything, but you may have a defence. Do not mention one question, something which you later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence, okay? Once we're in the cuffs.
Am I allowed to?
I'll go explain everything to you. Okay?
Should I get some
Yeah,
shoes?
sorry.
now?
What?
If you want to one sec.
Inside.
Who's inside at the moment?
Mother.
Your mother?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to. Oh, can someone lift that up?
Yeah. Let's step back inside.
Is anyone else inside? Just your mum?
Yeah.
There is someone else inside,
No,
or just your
that's
mum?
just my mum, yeah.
Alright, do you want to. Should I bring her or.
Bring her in.
Bring her in?
For a minute.
Right,
yeah.
we're just going to come in for a sec, okay?
Sure.
The motive for the brutal attack was clear, but Gemma would shock investigators even further with her chilling coldness during questioning.
And they've said that the person driving the Volvo waited in the car all that time with the windows down and the front door open, the passenger door open, when it was literally chucking it down with rain and it was windy. Why is that, Gemma?
No comment.
The car stank, didn't it, Gemma?
No comment.
Stunk of a person.
No comment.
Stunk of Deborah's decomposing body. Is that right, Gemma?
No comment.
Gemma was taken into custody to be sentenced the following day. The case was notable for being the first in England and Wales to be televised, and the first televised sentencing of a woman.
The sentence of the court is one of life imprisonment, and the minimum term of imprisonment that you will in any event be required to serve will be 34 years. There will be deducted from that term the 475 days that you have spent in custody on remand, and the statutory surcharge will apply.
Despite the overwhelming evidence, Gemma's mother maintained that her daughter was innocent, claiming the suitcase contained nothing more than crockery, cutlery, and tea towels.
She is innocent, and I know that, and I'm going to go to the top. I'm not accepting this because it's not right. She is innocent.
I'm taking it further. Either I'm 76, and
If it takes me until I die, I'm going to contest it because it's not right.
In the end, Gemma was sentenced to a minimum of 34 years in prison, making her eligible for parole only in 2056. Moving on to the next case where a deeply disturbed mind, disguised as a harmless match on a dating app, would become a woman's worst nightmare. On November 30th, 2018, 21-year-old Grace Mullane arrived in New Zealand for what she expected to be a peaceful and unforgettable trip. After checking into her hotel, Grace decided to use the dating app Tinder to meet some locals and make new friends. After matching with a guy, she agreed to go out with him. But 2 days later, on her 22nd birthday, Grace stopped responding to every message her family and friends sent. When they received no reply, her family grew worried and alerted the local police on December 5th, who launched an investigation to find her. The Auckland police held a press conference asking if anyone had seen her. When no information about her whereabouts emerged, Grace's father traveled to New Zealand to search for his missing daughter, also making a public plea.
Thank you for coming today. As you know, Grace has been missing for several days. We last had contact with her on Saturday the 1st of December. And as a family, we've been extremely concerned for her welfare. Grace is a lovely, outgoing, fun-loving, family-orientated daughter. Grace has never been out of contact for this amount of time. She's usually in daily contact with either her mother, myself, her two brothers, members of the family on social media. I don't know if you know, but Grace is on a year-long worldwide overseas experience. Grace started this travel journey in Peru in South America, and at the end of this was really looking forward to the second leg in New Zealand. She arrived here on the 20th of November and has been bombarding us with numerous photographs and messages of her adventures. We're all extremely upset, and it's very difficult at this time to fully describe the range of emotions we are going through. While we are very grateful for the media coverage both here and back home, we are finding this situation quite upsetting, and would sincerely hope that the media continue to respect our privacy. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to appeal to anybody who has seen, spoken to, or come into contact with Grace over the last few days, and to come forward with any detail, no matter how small, and contact the investigation team. Once again, I thank you all for coming.
A thorough investigation began, following the only lead the officers had on Grace, a message sent by the woman from a bar she had been to with a guy. After that message, Grace went completely silent. With no cell phone activity and no contact with anyone who might have seen her in her final days, the investigation relied entirely on surveillance footage from across the country. It was through this footage that investigators were able to trace Grace and identify the last person she had been in contact with, 26-year-old Jesse Shane, the man she had met on Tinder. According to her message, Grace was having a good time with him, and that's exactly what the footage showed. The collected footage showed the exact path followed by Grace before she went missing. From there, things had gotten weirder. After sending her friend her last message, Grace and Jesse went to the apartment rented by the man. Getting there, cameras captured what would be the last steps of the woman. This was the last time Grace was seen with life. After that, what follows is a plan meticulously orchestrated by Jesse. After buying the suitcase, Jesse went straight to meet another partner he had met on Tinder. He then purchased cleaning supplies and a carpet cleaning machine to cover his tracks. Later, Jesse returned to the elevator with the suitcase, this time carrying Grace's body inside. After hiding her body, the man cleaned his car and clothes, hoping to erase the final traces of Grace's presence. After reviewing the footage, investigators had everything they needed to bring Jesse in for questioning, but he wasn't going to confess any involvement so easily.
Tell us about Grace.
So I was talking to Grace on Tinder. We'd matched on Friday. I saw that we'd matched the next day on Saturday.
How did the evening pan out?
Yeah, pretty good. I didn't initially know that she was real.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of... So have you heard of catfish?
No.
So catfishing is where someone uses your profile or uses your photos and pretends to be you and then meets and you're a completely different person.
Right.
And it's happened to a few people I know in Australia. And it's all over the TV. So I thought, you know what, if I meet at Sky City, at least I know that there's lots of people around, so if it is someone that it's not, then I can just walk away.
How did the evening sort of come to an end?
There was a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and a thanks, no, nice meeting you. And then I said, let me know about tomorrow. And she said, okay, and then she kept walking.
We actually don't know if she's been or not yet. She may be alive and well.
Okay.
But she might also be.
Okay.
Okay? And it could be that you've done it.
Hey, I just want to ask a question. Am I being arrested for something I didn't do?
You haven't been arrested, mate.
Oh.
No.
Holy.
The officers didn't buy his story. They had all the evidence in hand. A forensic investigation was conducted in Jesse's apartment, and despite his efforts to cover it up, blood was found in the bedroom. When questioned again, Jesse tried to mislead the police, but it was already too late.
You've indicated that you're willing to speak to us about the events of last Saturday. Is that correct?
Yes.
Tell me what happened last Saturday.
From the beginning, started talking to me about 50 Shades of Grey, which is a sex fantasy movie that's out. We started having sex. At first it was just normal. It was very placid. And then she asked me if we could get into bondage. And then all I remember is falling asleep in the shower.
According to Jesse, when he returned from the shower, Grace was already deceased and he was unable to revive her.
I need to stop. I need to go.
Would you like some fresh air?
Yeah, please. I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. I went downstairs and I was just, I don't know, I was all over the place. I didn't believe what had happened. I was just terrified and scared. I thought that she had gone. I thought she had left.
Pathologist, the specialist doctor, will perform a post-mortem. They're very skilled at establishing people's causes. Do you understand that? Did you kill Grace Mullane? Like, you're under arrest for the murder of Grace Mullane on or about the 2nd of December. You understand?
Days later, investigators located Grace's body, buried in a hole. In the end, Jesse was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison, with a minimum non-parole period of 17 years. During this time, 2 more victims came forward, accusing Jesse of sexually assaulting them after matching with him on Tinder. He was subsequently convicted on 8 additional charges related to these offenses and sentenced to serve an extra 11 years on top of his life sentence.